Hi, it's Jennifer Hollick with the World War II Research and Writing Center and Finding the Answers Journey. I am sitting in an art exhibit next to the Hotel New York in Rotterdam, Netherlands, by the Maas River. And this Hotel New York was the headquarters for the Holland-America line that brought a lot of immigrants from Europe to the United States and a lot of other places. And the cruise terminals are actually very close by where they used to come out of. And I'm staying here this weekend. I've been here before, and actually one of my Hollick relatives came out from this port. He made it from Bohemia, or actually I think it was Czechoslovakia at the time he immigrated, to Rotterdam, and from there came to America, came into the port of New York, and then went to Chicago. Now, the art exhibit here is called Lost Baggage, and there are a lot of different trunks and suitcases and bags and things, some that look like they could have been from the turn of the century time period and some a little bit later, because the Holland-America line ran until at least 1948. And we often think about the choices that our family made before they left Europe, or wherever they came from, before they came to the United States. And I wonder sometimes, do we think about the choices that we make? And with the World War II work I do, and I still do a little bit of genealogy, and then I also have this new part of my business called Finding the Answers Journey, where we're really looking at more of ourselves, our stories, our family stories, and how we can do some healing and releasing of anger and negativity and things like that from the past. And I think about the choices that my family members made to leave Europe and then come to America to make a better life for their descendants. And they probably had no idea that one of them would end up living back in Europe part of the time, or all of the things that happened since they emigrated. But it makes me want to ask you, what are the choices that you're making in your life? And what are the choices that you don't think you can make? And what if you did, and what would happen, and how would your life change? Now, several years ago, after I got divorced, I was offered a trip to Europe twice, and twice I turned it down. It didn't feel right. I had a lot of fears for a lot of different reasons on why I couldn't go, why I shouldn't go, a lot of mom guilt. And then by the third time it was offered, the whole universe screamed, yes, you have to go, now's the time. It felt right. Even though I was still a little scared, I hadn't left my boys, for 3 weeks, and I hadn't left them to be more than maybe 3 or 4 hours away. So, going to Europe for 3 weeks is not a quick way to get home. But I went, and because I made that one choice, it opened 100 other doors at least, and gave me a lot of other opportunities to make other choices, which led to another trip over here, which after I came back from that one, led me to be introduced to Johan, who's now my husband. And the choices I made around that have completely changed my life too. And they aren't choices most people would ever consider, because they're just a little bit too out there for most people in this reality. So I would encourage you, if you are in any way dissatisfied with any part of your life, to look at what your other choices are. What else is possible? What could you choose, even if everybody else would think it was completely crazy, but would make you really happy and give you something that you've always wanted? So think about that. And if you're interested in some facilitation and deeper discovery of what those things are for you, or what could be changed, or what else is possible, I am doing facilitation sessions now where we can work through some of those things, clear some of those things from the past. And you can find information on that at findingtheanswersjourney.com. And if you're interested also in taking a life-changing cruise, Lisa Alzo and I are doing that in 2019, European Rivers and Castles Cruise, and there's information on the website for that too. I look forward to hearing your stories and working with you.